Hi, I'm Safra, and I am here to give you your tarot card readings. So today is the May 28th. Oh, just dropping stuff all over the place before we even start. And yeah. Oh, I better get my hair off the microphone so I don't drive you insane with it. So let's see what this week holds. I believe in the United States today, there's some kind of holiday. I think it's the day you're supposed to be celebrating the lives of those who sacrifice themselves for your country. And the rest of the world, we're just having a normal day. In Canada here, our big celebrations were last weekend, but we don't. We're not, ours isn't a war thing, I don't think. Anyways, let's see what we have coming up this week. So we have Aries. Aries has the Seven of Wands. So this is showing you just doing too much as usual, Aries. Aries is always busy because they're so curious and adventurous and risk takers that at the end of the day, you often have a lot of stuff going on and probably not enough arms and legs to deal with it all. So the Seven of Wands indicates a very busy time, everyone wanting your attention, but you will get through this busy time. Seven's a number of having faith. You'll have faith you're going to get through this. Have faith in yourself, have faith in others. And also, it's a fantastic card about tenacity. So just keep using that legendary Aries tenacity and you should be just fine. So, King of Wands. So the King of Wands for Taurus, showing your top of your game, top of your career. Might be feeling really ambitious and maybe a little bit, wanting some fun times in the old bedroom there. And also, Taurus, it just might indicate that you have to, sorry, just trying to, I don't know why there's a dog barking just when I'm starting my horoscopes, but I'm not stopping now. So, yeah, King of Wands. It's a really powerful card, Taurus. So you're probably doing pretty good this week. It should be a good card for you for your career and job and taking charge and getting stuff done. Actually, with the Leo King, you're probably telling other people to do stuff for you. So and that's just fine. It's very powerful, aggressive card, so you're good. Gemini, you got the Gemini King, King of Swords. So Gemini, you're doing good this week too. This is also a very powerful, strong card showing your top of the game. And the King of Swords doesn't suffer fools. He only wants to listen to people who know what they're talking about. The King of Swords is a very judgy king, even though it's the Libra King who supposedly is fair and balanced and all that. Yet that King of Swords will judge you on being an idiot. That's what he'll be judging you on. He'll be judging you if you're a liar and judging you if you're an idiot. So Gemini, even though Geminis tend to fabricate things more than the other two air signs, even Gemini won't be putting up with any crap this month. This is a card about not putting up with idiots, not suffering fools. And the King of Swords keeps his guard up because he has been hurt in the past when he has let his guard down. So you, Gemini, might be having your guard up this month, or it might be Gemini that you have to deal with someone like this. And also King of Swords can represent things like universities, post-secondary education, lawsuits, lawyers, hospitals, all kinds of major institutions. So maybe you have to deal with some of that stuff this week too. So put on your armor and take your sword and try to be intelligent and fair and loyal. Okay, Cancer. Cancer, you have the Sun. Naked boy on a horse is always good for all of us, right? This card is about having fun in the sun, literally. It's about embracing your childlike impulses. And here in Canada, like in Toronto today, it is like we're having 40-degree humidex. It's like the first brutal summer day we've had so far. It's not summer yet. It's not even June yet. It's May 28th. And And I love the weather like this because my apartment's pretty good. You could probably hear my fan going, and that's good enough for the cross breeze because I live kind of near a lake, and so I get a bit of a cross breeze. So, with you, Cancer, just enjoy the fun in the sun. Wear your sunscreen, don't get burned. This card's about embracing your inner child, being childlike. Go to amusement parks or go to a dude ranch or whatever, and yeah, enjoy yourself. Have some fun. So, Leo, Leo, Leo. Page of Wands, which is a Leo card. So, you're waiting for the news, you're waiting for some answers, you're trying to get some things done. And if you're a parental Leo, um, it's a card about tapping into your kids, maybe talking to them and stuff. Which reminds me, because I pulled a star card on the Leo card just to see what might be happening, and the star card's an Aquarius card. And hey, maybe this is a message for me because I'm an Aquarius and I have a Leo sun I haven't talked to in a while. Maybe it's time to give him a call. See, I can help myself doing tarot readings for you. Yeah, so the star card, well, Leos like to be the star of everything, anyways. Well, they don't. It's not even that they like to be; they just naturally are. Because they're very striking, charismatic people. They tend to have a lot of enthusiasm that's infectious and just very regal people. There's all kinds of Leos, but definitely there's always something rather unique about a Leo person, and people usually like to be around them, although they can be quite bossy. So the star card is showing Leo with your hopes and dreams and wishes, so get focused on one thing at a time. And it also might indicate maybe you need to do some community service work this week. Community service isn't necessarily food banks. Can be community theater, can be putting up posters, can be helping out at a show, can be so many different ways to volunteer in your community. I mean, I guess because it's springtime, you might even be able to help plant gardens for people who aren't able to do it for themselves, all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, Leo, there you go. You can be helpful this week. So, Virgo, this feels like it's stuck together, but it's not. Wheel of Fortune, Virgo. My other son's a Virgo. So Wheel of Fortune, the period of learning. All these little angels are holding their books. Learn, 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 learn. And so you're kind of halfway through a cycle, Virgo, halfway through some sort of lesson you got to learn, or maybe a job contract, or maybe it's a semester of a school year, or whatever. But yeah, you're learning a lot of stuff, and the stuff you're learning right now will be useful later. It's not useless knowledge. We all have this useless knowledge, and it may not even be school or educational or academic knowledge, but life knowledge, learning about things in your life and what you need to do, and moving forward. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is also a good card for good luck. Often shows you're in a period of good luck, and it's good for you to take some chances and, let your guard down a little bit. You don't always have to play it safe every minute of the day, and see what happens. Okay, Virgo? So, I'm running out of room on my little table here. Okay, so Virgo. Then we got our Leo. No. Losing my mind. Libra. I always had Libra in my head, but Leo came out my mouth. So let's see what the Libra's got for us today. What do we have for the Libra? Libra, Libra. Libra, Ace of Pentacles. It's a good day to be a Libra. Holy smokes, Libra. Look at you with your Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, while the suit of Pentacles often represents money, it also represents work, like business work, whereas we saw the Wands representing career and career growth and career energy. Sometimes our careers aren't our jobs, right? So the pentacle can indicate more the job or how you're actually earning your money as opposed to how you want to earn your money, right? But anyways, the Ace of Pentacles is one of the best money cards in the deck. So it's showing some kind of financial opportunity coming your way. And of course, given the time of year, if you're a student looking for summer job, well, you're going to get one. If you've applied for student loans, maybe you'll hear soon that you'll get a loan. This can also indicate gifts. Like maybe you're getting married, you're going to get a crap ton of money. Maybe if something's happening, maybe you got an inheritance, it's finally going to pay off this week. get a new contract, maybe you're going to have a garage sale and make some money, all kinds of things. But at any rate, the Ace of Pentacles is a fantastic card for getting that income up a bit. Now, on the other hand, if you're not really a money-minded person, the Ace of Pentacles can also indicate you working on your spirituality and, your place in the world and your religious ideas and maybe digging a little deeper into your soul and your connections and your purpose and your destiny and things like that as well. Now, on to the Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio. I gotta get a good one for Scorpio. Okay. There, Six of Cups. Huh. I did a tarot reading for someone on Fiverr this morning, and they got the Six of Cups. So that seems to be a card that's going around today. So Six of Cups, I call it the blast from the past card. And certainly Scorpios probably have a lot of past, and you might even be thinking of past lives. Because you're all kind of creepy, you Scorpio people. And Scorpios are very intuitive. And the Six of Cups is it an actual Scorpio? I think it is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Six of Cups is actually in the Scorpio realm. It is second degree Scorpio, I believe. So Six of Cups often represents nostalgia, like remembering stuff and just feeling kind of like, oh, I remember the days when and all that. But it's also a card about a blast from the past. I call it the blast from the past card. It's the name I gave it. I've always given that name to this card because it invariably happens that when this card comes up, you're going to hear from someone you haven't heard from in forever. They're just going to be like, whoa. And usually this card comes up around Christmas time, the holiday season, whatever you want to call it. And so I always feel like, oh, yeah, sure, blast from the past. Of course, it's the holidays. Everyone gets together. You haven't seen each other all year. But in this case, it's May 25th. Now, this week you may hear from someone you haven't heard from in forever. Now, I guess since it's an American holiday in the States, some of you may have done that today with your family barbecues or whatever, or remembering the soldiers who fought in the wars and things like that, right? But for the rest of you, this is someone coming back into your life. Now, they may have some kind of opportunity for you. It could be a job opportunity or creative opportunity or something else. However, if this is an old boyfriend or girlfriend and they want to come back for reconciliation, don't do it. Trust that Scorpio intuition, even though you have that huge romantic side that a lot of people don't. Also, you have that practical side of, yeah, burnt once, burnt twice. But, Scorpio's not afraid of getting burnt because you're good at the revenge thing. So never piss off a Scorpio, ever. Ever, ever. Okay, Sagittarius. Going for the Sag. Sagittarius, Hierophant. So the universe is blessing you. Whatever you got going on this week, the universe is blessing you. Things are going okay. This is a 5, so it's kind of like a transitory state you're in. So things are shifting and moving but you're Sagittarius, so they always are anyways. But right now it's just, yeah, you might need a mentor, you might be going to a teacher, you might even be getting married this week. And the idea with this card is that if you're looking for answers to something, you might be surprised, or maybe you already know, because Sagittarians are kind of know-it-alls, that the answer was inside yourself all along. You already knew the answer. You already have the ways to figure out the answer, but you were just hoping you didn't have to go that route, because sometimes that things are icky and you'd rather find alternative paths to get to what you want instead of what you might have to do, which you may not want to do, depending on what it is and how many rules you have to go by and all that kind of stuff. Because it is a thing about, that the picture is the Pope. I can't show you the cards, but you can Google them. And, it's like the Pope blessing people. So the Pope does indicate rules and rigidity and regulations. And, you got to do stuff by the book and all that kind of stuff. But, so yeah, a lot of different ways to deal with this card, Sagittarius. And there's millions of you out there. So everyone will have their own way of what they think this card might mean to them and how it should be done. So, Capricorn. Capricorn. We're gonna see what's Capricorn. Capricorn is Hermit. Hmm. Interesting. The Hermit card. Oh, you just want to be alone. Yes, the Capricorn. So this is like a monk on a mountain. He's holding a little lantern with a little star inside. So it's getting in touch with your spiritual insights. And it's a Hermit card. Like you just want to be alone. You want to get your stuff done. Maybe you have a project due or a book due or you're working on an account for some high profile client and you need time alone to get your head together. Maybe you're going through a divorce and want to be alone, you need to get your head together. Oh, there's a lot of reasons why people want to go off alone and meditate and think and get in touch with who they are and what you want and your place in the world and all that kind of stuff. So it's a pretty reflective card, Capricorn, and you may be feeling reflective this week and just, not wanting to socialize much, just getting your act together and getting on with stuff. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Aquarius, here we go. Strap on for the roller coaster ride, Aquarius. What do we got today? I don't even want to pick. Those that don't watch this all the time, I'm an Aquarius, and I went through a phase where I was getting really bad cards because I was having a difficult life, and so everyone else got my cards too. So let's have a happy card because I'm having a better life now. Okay, cards, can we do that? Let's see. Ten of Wands, doing too much, that's for sure. I'm feeling that Ten of Wands today. So Ten of Wands is having a lot of stuff to do. It's a lighten the load card, but it's also a learn to delegate card. So this card's about you got a lot of stuff to do, and some of it you really don't need to do. You can delegate and, have other people do stuff. And I actually went through a bit of that this morning where I was feeling my load was getting rather heavy, so I was communicating with my Libra friend who always puts things in perspective for me, and he gave me some helpful hints on how to get my mind less full of all this crap. But I do have a pretty busy week. I have a couple of big commitments this week that I really need to get cracking on and deal with, and no one can help me with that. But some of the other piddly crap in my life, I can delegate and need to start delegating more. It's just sometimes, well, I guess this is the problem we all have, and it's not necessarily control freaks that have this problem, though I will admit I am one. But it's also sometimes you can't find someone to delegate. Like with the issue I'm thinking of where I do need to delegate some stuff to people, there's no one who wants to take it on. Everybody wants the end result of all the work, but no one wants to help lighten the load where, many hands raise the boat and all that. It's, so then you start thinking, well, I'm just going to quit everything because I can't deal with all this stuff, especially when it's volunteer work, which is my issue, is I do a lot of volunteer work and then I get to that carrying too many sticks point in my life and not enough friggin' pentacles to help me out with that. And of course, since I have no pentacles in my life, I can't even hire someone to help me, so I have to rely on the kindness of strangers as they are relying on me because I don't get paid for this either. And so yeah, it'd be nice to get some help with some of this stuff. So Aquarius, if you're one of these people, learn to say no and try to delegate all that you can this week so that you're not having super duper stress attacks. Okay? Or even just, even if you can't delegate your tasks to other people, maybe if you can push a couple of them to the next week or so, maybe that'll help you with the stress too. Because with this card, it's about getting sick from stress. And none of us want that. So the last card is our Pisces people. Pisces people. And Pisces, you're a worrywart. We know that. But here we have the Nine of Swords. And this is about worrying about stuff you cannot change. This is, you burst awake in the night crying, going, oh my God, I should have said this, I should have said that, why didn't I do this, and all that. And well, too bad, Pisces, you blew it, and it sucks, and it sucks to be you, I guess, when you're bursting awake in the night. We all do it though. Like the tarot cards are about everybody's stuff all the time. I know I'm a huge one for if I even get to sleep. I have wicked insomnia. But with this, yeah, there's some stuff the Pisces dealt with or didn't deal with, and now they're being haunted by it, and that's life. And whenever people get this card, I always tell them, you don't have a time machine. You can't go back and change the past, and your present is the moment you're in right now, and you can't do anything about the future because it hasn't happened yet. So live in the moment that is right now. Do the best you can. Be the best person you can. Don't be a jerk, and things should smooth out. And if you have to apologize to people, go give those apologies. If made some bad investments or whatever, there's nothing you can do about that. But the only thing you can stop worrying about are things that you can change. So if you did say or do some incidents in your life that you really should be apologizing to people for and making right and paying off or whatever, then maybe that's what you got to do. And for the rest of the Pisces, just like let it go, man. You're probably worrying about something that happened when you were a little kid, It's okay. Everything will be fine. Just live in the moment, enjoy the moment, and don't be a dick, and life will be good, right? Anyways, so that's this week's tarot card readings, May 28th, the week of May 28th. So that should follow you right through to the next weekend. So yeah, and I'm looking at these cards for the weekend. Some of these are really good party cards for the coming weekend. Except the last couple signs, the Aquarius and the Pisces isn't so hot, and Capricorn probably won't go to any parties this weekend, but everyone else, you all should have good times. Like the Taurus and Geminis might meet people. The what's the sun one? That was Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Oh, Cancer might go to a hedonist place or a nudist beach. I'm just teasing you all. I'm just having fun. I can have fun once in a while, right? Can't always be serious about everything, or we'll all just blow up and be that Ten of Wands or that Nine of Swords person. So yeah, have a fantastic week. Now, before I go, I want to remind you, or maybe you don't even know, that I've started a class on Udemy, write a short story using tarot cards. So it's the Udemy website, Udemy. I mean, you could probably just Google my name and it should come up because it's under my real name, which is, that this YouTube account's under my real name. And you can sign up for the class. And actually on YouTube, there are coupons for money off on these classes. And I think on the actual platform, as today, right now on May 28th, 2018, they're offering the classes for like $12 or whatever. That's nothing. So yeah, come check me out on Udemy. And if you want a private tarot card reading or a private astrology reading or anything like that, then contact me on Fiverr. I'm on Fiverr. I got like over 100 5-star reviews, so people seem to like what I do. And what I do on Fiverr, if you get a video reading, it's just exactly what I'm doing here now, only it's between you and me and no one else gets to see it. You can ask a question or you can just leave a birth date, and then I will get back to you as soon as I can. Okay? So yeah, so Udemy and Fiverr. Also have a Patreon. I love my patrons. They support me so well. You can always come and support me on Patreon. You can join for $1 on Patreon, and you could join for more. If you join at $25, you get free horoscope every month. And any of my patrons can get horoscopes at any time if they ask. If they want a horoscope, they're kind enough to support me. Why not? So yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on. And Google me. Oh, and don't forget my Twitch lunchtime tarot card reading TV show. Now, I keep trying to put... I used to be able to put the YouTube videos on Twitch when I do this roundup, but last week I couldn't. I'm going to see what I can't see or what I'm missing, or I think they changed it a bit, because I remember the one week I did it, I just pressed a button and it went over, but I don't know where I found that button or what's happening. That's what happens when you're new to Twitch. I'm still really new to Twitch. The last couple weeks I was absent more than I was there, but that's because I was preparing some courses for the Udemy thing, and And the way my internet is, it's kind of slow, so it took a long time for the courses to upload, the videos to upload, so it would interfere with what I'm trying to do online. And I've learned the hard way not to do my Twitch TV show if I'm uploading stuff. And the one course, I have another course I'm waiting to be approved, that I did all last week. I spent 2 days, my computer hogged the files for 2 days to upload, and then at the end of it, it didn't work, so then I had to do it again. So that was frustrating as heck, as you can imagine. So yeah, and when that next course comes on, I'll be offering coupons for that too. So, enjoy your week, enjoy your free tarot card readings, and come to my lunchtime tarot card readings. They're at lunchtime, noon to 1. Usually, sometimes I'm late, sometimes they're long, sometimes they're shorter, depending on if I have to get to meetings or other gigs or whatever's happening. And but I'm going to try and really be more consistent now that I'm done with all this video upload stuff during that time of day. And yeah, I was on today. I talked a bit about ghosts and stuff. You can look at the recordings. The recordings stay up a week or two. So you can always like fast forward through the recordings. And because I usually talk about different things. Today I talked about the full moon, the new moon, how the Monteleone Hotel in New Orleans is haunted and stuff like that. Okay, so have a great week. Thank you so much for coming by and listening to all my uh, astrology tarot scope things. And please feel free to leave a comment. Please subscribe so you know when I come on. And yeah, thank you.